Next matchup, we go to Sunday where the 49ers take on the Carolina Panthers.
The Panthers.
The Panthers defeated the 49ers in Candlestick 10-9 in Week 10. Now, both of these defenses are elite. I don't know what you're doing. Both of these defenses are elite. Probably one of the best, or if not the best, defenses in the NFL.
Right.
You know? But
Truly are.
if you want to change focus here to the offensive side of the ball, who's the better quarterback? You got Colin Kaepernick and Cam Newton.
Good quarterback.
Cam Newton, first playoff game. This is first playoff game in 3 years. Third season with the Panthers, first playoff game. Good job, Cam.
He got a bye.
He did get a bye. Got a number 2 seed.
Kaepernick.
He got the 5th seed, but he made it to the Super Bowl last year. He's got the experience. Who do you got? Who's the better quarterback, Greg?
Well, first off, I'd like to re-utter on a question that you previously
Okay,
said.
go ahead.
How can you play football in a candlestick?
That is the name of the park. That's the name of the stadium.
That's
Like how the Colts is like
But they're not
Lucas
playing
Oil
now,
Stadium.
I don't think.
Kentucky football's in Commonwealth Stadium.
Right.
It's called
Yeah.
Candlestick Park. That's the name of this.
So it's a park.
With a lot of candlesticks?
Is it romantic this time of year? Or is it wait till
I've
February?
never been at Candlestick. I don't know.
And you're,
And you're never gonna,
fan?
you're not gonna be able to go now because they're tearing it down.
Well, unless the Saints win and the 49ers win, then the last game's playing at Candlestick, and I think I'll be there. You
Well,
won't be
aside
there.
from that, I think
Who's better quarterback? Get back on topic here.
that
Both of these people have been.
Cam Newton, by far, is not as good of a quarterback as Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick has a lot of more arm strength and talent. Wasn't he a baseball player? I think he was a baseball player.
Okay, Robby. If you look in the dictionary, you look at the definition of toughness. You see Robby Hurricane Irgang in that dictionary by that definition.
Which one?
Toughness.
No, which dictionary? I didn't get that.
Webster's.
Webster.
Yeah.
Merriam?
Yes. Good old Miriam. Anyway,
She's a nice gal.
49ers,
Nice. Beautiful too.
you know all about toughness, Robby. You're a linebacker yourself.
I am.
49ers proved their toughness last week in winning at Lambeau Field, minus 15-degree weather. And do you think that this toughness that San Francisco has is just way better than Carolina's?
Well, can I make a point real fast about
Go ahead.
toughness?
Yeah.
And I really do have experience with toughness. The problem is, when I was a kid, I didn't have toughness. I actually cried a lot. A whole lot. I don't know if that is relevant now.
He got injured a lot as well.
I did. But I think, what was the question?
Who's got a better? Is 49ers toughness way better than Carolina's toughness?
Wow. You took a lot longer to explain that the first time.
I know. I'm like terrible with words.
Here's the thing, I don't know, because I think the 49ers, they did prove their toughness in the cold. They're going down south now, where them boys, they play with the backer in the mouth still.
I don't know if Carolina does that, actually.
You don't know that, though, for
I
sure.
don't know if Cam or Steve Smith.
You
I
know,
don't know if they do that.
that's-
Maybe D'Angelo Williams.
Well, you just don't
No, I'm
know.
just kidding. D'Angelo.
Mr.
If
Grant.
you're watching D'Angelo,
Hey.
we know you're watching D'Angelo.
I know.
We didn't even know you, but
I know.
Bobby thinks you got tobacco in your mouth.
And
You
this
probably
is
got a
sponsored
stick of bubble gum. That's, you know, it's like
This
stick
is
of
sponsored.
double bubble.
by
Copenhagen snuff. And
Bubba Gump.
Bubble gum. Shrimp.
speaking of which, since we're sponsored by Copenhagen,
I don't think-
definitely
no,
Carolina.
no,
They. Oh crap!
Shh, don't worry about it. Don't put it on camera. Okay.
Copenhagen? Are
No,
you
no.
serious?
No.
Are you?
Stop. You have to
I've been
focus. Focus, Robbie. Focus. Who you got? 49ers or Carolina? Who you got? 49ers or Carolina?
I didn't pick the Niners last week. They proved me wrong. So, honestly, I think that they deserve my respect. I'm going to have to take my talents to Carolina with the win.
Hey, there you go, Mr. LeBron James. Okay. Shark, who you got? Well, while Shark thinks about it, I'm just going to tell you I'm going with the 49ers in this one. I think they avenged that loss in Week 10, and they move on to the NFC Championship game. Who you got there?
Well, looking from the stats, Carr
Carolina.
has a lot more papugos.
Could be, what are you looking at?
They don't have more papogas.
No, San Francisco has more papogas. That's points per game.
No, they do
It's
have
just
more.
abbreviated.
They have more in the third DC, not the first or
That
second
would be
DC.
third down conversion percentage.
Yeah. They actually have more stats on them than this team has.
Carolina has
SF has more stats than
San
Carr.
Francisco. Okay, look, you got 5 seconds. 5 seconds or your answer doesn't count. Carolina, San Francisco.
49ers.
There we go. Okay, last one before
That's for
we
the snuff, isn't it? Thank you.
Okay, last game. San Diego Chargers at Denver. Week 10, Denver beat San Diego in San Diego 28-20. And then in Week 15, San Diego kept their playoff hopes alive by beating Denver in Denver 27-20. Do you think, well, you're not a quarterback, you're a linebacker. Let's talk to the Shark here. Is Phillip Rivers poised to beat this defense of Denver? Is this team, is San Diego itself poised to beat this high-powered offense in the Broncos?
You know, they have so much talent.
As much as Miami Heat?
Miami.
I'm taking my time. Let's all focus. NFL.
Talk about it.
Okay.
I think that Denver is going to pull this out. They have so many weapons.
So much weapons.
They have so much weapons.
Yeah.
Robbie, who you got?
Do you want to ask these other questions?
Let's
Oh,
go Broncos.
That's anyway.
Tigers eat Broncos.
Oh,
Pretty
connections.
Yep, I see what you did.
Okay, Robbie, who's got the better defense? You're a defensive-minded person. Who's got the better defense, San Diego or Denver?
Robbie doesn't watch the NFL.
I play at Kentucky. They've got the Kentucky backers there. They got a few
I just
UK
need
players
an answer.
overall. Denver's got the better D for that one reason alone. I'm trying to explain why.
Okay, who you got?
I'm going to take Denver for obvious reasons. But I do want to make a point that San Francisco, Carolina, the New Orleans Saints, and Seattle Seahawks game, Indianapolis Colts, and the Patriots game don't matter in this game whatsoever.
And that was
Brought to you by
Bubblegum
Shrimp.
I'm going to go with San Diego, not that anybody cares. I think they'll do what they did in Week 15, stay with the same game plan, and I think they'll march in there and move on to the championship game.
the good old poop stands.
I believe that
You
they're
want
called
to pick those up?
the
'Cause I
lightning
took a
bolts.
lot. For those that are keeping track at home, playoff picks from last week, Robbie was 3-1. His one loss came to Green Bay.
3-1. 3-1.
Hey, just to throw this out here, the reason he picked Green Bay
You're a loser.
is because I was a 49ers fan. Shows how much he knows about football. I picked the Chiefs, which I don't know what happened there. Well, I know what happened there. Their half the team got injured, and then Greg's running around. He was 2-2. He was the worst of them all. And we want to thank you for watching our very first good film episode of I.S.S. Irgang Sanders and Shark. And the members mark disinfectant wipes. Don't choose Clorox, people. Come on.
But it is bleach still.